Well, Super Bowl 57's in the history books, but we can't let it go, of course, without looking at the best and worst of this year's Super Bowl ads.
So joining us live now for a look is marketing and branding expert and host of Chatter That Matters, Tony Chapman. Tony, good morning. Thank you so much for joining us. So I'm not sure if you got to see all or most of the ads, but there was definitely a pattern this year, which is using a lot of celebrities. There was a lot of nostalgia. So can you talk about some of the ads you saw and what you think that strategy was this year?
Well, you know, it's such a big bet when you're spending $7 million for 30 seconds of air. And so you really want to make it matter. The problem with celebrities often is that they distract you from the brand. So to me, when I look for great Super Bowl advertising, use of celebrities, real creativity, but at the same time, the story comes through. And I love pop corners, Breaking Bad characters reunited, which we all loved. And instead of obviously crack, they've discovered a snack. And of course, at the end of the payoff, and I won't spoil it for people if they haven't seen the complete payoff, but it is a brilliant advertising. And it just makes you want to have these guys come back and do a feature film. But it really does. The brand belongs in the story, which is why I give it full marks. I really enjoyed this one.
And it's the kind of buzz like here we are on the Monday morning talking about this. They're getting really a free plug out of this. And we just cut away from the sort of twist at the end there. Workday is another one that you're talking about this morning.
I love this. So so often we grab these things in our vernacular. You're a rock star, Nick. You're just an absolute
right.
You guys are rock stars. Well, this is a real play on it. That the idea is if you get work days, if you're an HR or finance person, bring this software into your company, you're a rock star. Well, they bring out a bunch of rock stars, aging rock stars, including Ozzy, where he did his famous act in front of that swimming pool. Again, was too hot for TV, and these guys come out and say you can't claim you're a rock star. So it's a great use of vernacular and insight, and it gets it across. And the payoff at the end is Ozzy's in the office and he's their new intern. So
I didn't see that one.
Yeah, neither did I. That looks interesting. All right, this one I did see and I loved it because I liked it for its honesty. All right, this is Ben Stiller in a Pepsi ad.
Yeah, this is lovely. This is so funny because it's a whole new campaign where all these celebrities hold up the can and go, oh my God, this is the best thing I've ever tasted. So they start off the whole story. Steve Martin does the other version of it. I'm just acting. And then they take a sip of the new Pepsi Max and go, this is great. Or am I acting? Have to find out for yourself. But it's all his old stuff and he does it so well. Stiller's a great comedian. And, I think these kinds of actors, when they get a good script, it shows through the creativity versus going, ugh, I'm just being paid to do this ad. And that's, again, why I give this one great mark.
And, of course, Tony, people love a laugh, and that trend continues with Will Ferrell on the GM Netflix kind of hybrid ad.
Yeah, we're seeing a lot of this now where these people are combining brands. And Netflix, so GM did this major deal where they're going to now feature more EVs, electric vehicles in their shows. So Will Ferrell's showing how it could work. But, of course, with Will Ferrell, he ends up in the wrong places at the wrong time. And, once again, he shows his comedic qualities, but you never stop seeing these great cars. And I think because of that, it makes a lot of sense. But, boy, EVs, that's all the car ads they had this year.
Yeah.
So it just shows this is coming.
Yeah, okay. And it wouldn't be a football commercial without, beer ads coming out. So let's talk Budweiser now.
Yeah, this one I thought was really failed. This was the 6 degrees of separation, which was just, it started off this great Clydesdale, which is everybody wants to see a Clydesdale ad, not a little clip on the screen. This just becomes so complicated. I mean, the insight is we're all connected and therefore we're all friends. But to try to make it with the 6 degrees, a 6-pack of beer, all these different scenarios, it just lost me. I didn't want to reach for a beer. I didn't, and that's what you want. I mean, you want to sell the taste and you want to sell the magic. This whole friendship thing is such a loose. You could put any brand in this, and it would have sort of been as complicated. But it didn't stand out. It wasn't Budweiser, the puppy ad, the Clydesdale on the phone, the stable. It wasn't that classic ad that really grips you. To me, it was just sort of an ad I've seen 100 times.
No, was up, that's for sure.
Yeah.
All right, listen,
No,
Tony Chapman,
yeah,
thanks for waking up early for us and talking about this. Always appreciate the analysis. Take care, we'll talk soon.
Thank you.